Starting off the video with a poll from Ed Boon from about a month or so ago. I screenshotted this off of Console Fanboy's latest video. I noticed that Double Dragon was at the top of this list. Kind of liking this backdrop here, right around the corner from that Target we usually hit up. Off of two videos I just saw over the weekend, as a recording of this Sunday, May 14th, 2023. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Rascal's Basement Arcade and Bill's Retro Gaming Show recently posted a video regarding iArcade's Double Dragon 1, 2, and 3. I just want to jump the gun here and say I think we're going to see Arcade1up with the Double Dragon cabinet in the very near future. So anyone new to this channel, we are going to have a huge giveaway from To Die For. Bobby Vu has donated a ton of prizes for this giveaway. The biggest prize is an Arcade1up Killer Instinct cab, along with awesome other follow-up prizes. And in the description I'll have a list of those prizes, but since we're talking Arcade1up sales, there's going to be a Killer Instinct sale going on very soon. And I'm going to speculate here because of what we've seen in the last couple of weeks from retailers and their sales. But you can always win a free Killer Instinct cabinet just from subscribing to this channel, and I'll keep everybody in the loop every weekend as we get closer to that milestone on when and where to be for this giveaway. Mr. Fox, we're going to hold out on what we're going to be tempted with today. We're going to see a lot of Arcade1ups at Walmart, at Best Buy, but we're going to hold out for clearance prices. And there is a Petco right here. Stopping at Walmart, talking Arcade1up sales today, something different. Something I'm not used to seeing is Arcade1up at Walmart. We have Ms. Pac-Man without the riser. So for $379, I believe the online leaderboards, you could pick up Ms. Pac-Man. They do have two of them here, along with NFL Blitz. Just on the other side, $599, there are 4 NFL Blitz at Walmart. And this is a good sign of potential liquidation clearance for in-store Arcade1ups. I know $599 doesn't seem like a good price, along with $379 for a cabinet missing a riser. But there are potential sales, and I'm talking big sales, very close down the road. And just down the aisle from those Arcade1ups, we might as well check out the action figures here. They do have some of the Starscream from the '86 movie. Looks like you see a Dinobot here. All Starscreams. This is a new one I haven't seen. I always say this, it's always interesting to see the difference that Target's carrying versus what Walmart has. It's been a while since we've been to a Walmart, but check this out. They have more turtles. So we recently picked up for $9.97. I believe they were $11.99 at Target. We recently picked up Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. Still missing Raphael. And these are the turtles with the shells that open up in the back. A little bit of that artwork. Let's see what else they have here. They have Crane. A couple Donatellos, and there's a Raphael. That would make it all 4. Picking up Raphael here. And again, $9.97, not bad. And there are some newer line figures. Now I've seen this in this shredder. They do have some of the jumbo size. I saw a Donatello at Target. They do have the Michelangelo and Leonardo, a couple Leonardos. Absolutely love that retro 89 figures right there. Original 89 figures. And right down the aisle from where the turtles were, it's the Kenner Superpower figures that take me right back to 1984. Just check out the Flash. This was by far my favorite toy line It's just something really special about the superpowers. Green Lantern, you can see the John Stewart right there. Deathstroke. Wonder Woman. And along with the figures, the Batwing. And the Supermobile, which always asks the question, why would Superman need a vehicle? Well, why not, you know? Or kids. Why not have something for Superman? Just something else to have. This is great. It looks, you know, the color, the logo, just like that original Batmobile. It'd be nice if the figure came for $29.97. I would have included a figure. I think that would have been a fair price. A little steep, but and you can see the age is 12 and up. Ton of great toy lines here. I mean, the Flash, and you have that Michael Keaton Batman. You know, it's a little different than what we saw at Target. I don't remember seeing any of the Batman. And I thought this was a Target exclusive. They do have the Batwing with the two figures. And we've seen this. I don't see that bigger one. I think the larger size Batwing was a Target exclusive. But check this out. This was not at Target. You have the Michael Keaton Batman. The young Barry Allen. As you can see, it's that bat suit. You can see the ears. Look at how the chest plate is with the bat logo, and then back to the Flash. And you can see that bat logo underneath the lightning bolt. Masters of the Universe also, and I remember this brings me back to 1985 Christmas. I remember my aunt bought me this. My dad took me to a store and I got to pick out He-Man. I think I picked out Orko that night. And he said, "Are you sure you don't want this one?" And I said, no, Aunt Pat's getting me that. And sure enough, for Christmas that year, this was one of my Christmas presents from her. Flash Batman movie. I haven't seen, ooh, there she is. I have not seen Supergirl. We were at Target. And here's a close-up of the Supergirl figure. You know, you hit a couple of stores, you'll find everything. Along with Michael Keaton size. And whenever I see a Spider-Man 2099, I just want to give a big shout out. And right down the aisle, from those 4 NFL Blitz, we have 2 of the Street Fighter 2 Yoga Flames, 2 of the MK30th, and 1 Pac-Man. Now these are the peasant version, if you will.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for saying hi. Have a good day. Thank you.
The PD3.
PD7.
PD7.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Take care.
The Pac-Man. Now, the peasant version, if you will. We're gonna see a markdown on these prices. If you see Arcade1ups at Walmart, at Best Buy, store floor, pay attention to these along with online. We're gonna see in-store incentives very soon, and that's the whole point, principle of this walk and talk, is our speculation on prices, not as high as this, coming down, especially if they come with that riser. This Walmart does have the PlayStation 5 in stock along with a couple of PlayStation 4s. On my way out of Walmart, I just noticed this for $19.98. Reminds you of that old Snoopy snow cone machine, the Kool-Aid. Oh yeah! Some different flavors here. You got the blue raspberry. It's always a fan fave. Some grape. And they have different theme colors, so you got a blue and a red one. Gotta say, it's special to see Arcade1ups at Walmart, and I'm sure other states geographically, it's very common for you to go to a Walmart and see them still in stock. But for me, I have not seen an Arcade1up in Walmart since like November of 2022. That was really cool. Next stop, a new Best Buy right off of Falls Parkway. Always interesting to see and go to another Best Buy in the greater Milwaukee area. Walking into Best Buy, you're greeted with NFL Blitz, the Shack Jam. Going around the corner here, They do have a Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, and they do have financing options here. So for under $42, you can do the 12-month financing with the Best Buy 10% back card. Under $59, you can do the Shack Jam. And at $50 a month, you could do NFL Blitz. The Arcade1ups right here as we walked in, the general layout of this store. On the smaller end, I suppose. It's not as big as the home Best Buy. If you recall, the Best Buy we went to at the Mayfair Mall area was a tad bit bigger than this. We do have some floor models set up of the MK2 Deluxe along with the Pac-Man Deluxe. They do have a Pac-Man Deluxe for sale here. They're still holding strong with that $4.99. Now the Class of 81 is on sale up until midnight Sunday night. So as of recording of this, when that video airs, the sale will be no more. But what happens after one sale is just the start of additional sales. And going back here, if you can recall any of the walk and talks we've done, this is a completely different lineup here. You just look at all the kiosk cards here, if you will. The Pac-Man, the NFL Blitz, the Class of 81, MK2 Deluxe, the 18-inch Infinity board. Is that the 24 or 32? I'm guessing it's the 32 if it's $1,000. Terminator 2, which is $315. So that sale online ended. That was a $299. But in store, they're still giving you that $315 sale price. And the Shack Jam for $599. So you see that something like Ridge Racer, which is totally sold out, is gone. You don't see any of the older models here besides T2, Shack Jam, and pretty much NFL Blitz. And just watching this video, when they first brought this screen, we saw X-Men, we saw Turtles. They have completely changed the video out. The evidence is totally there. They're gonna liquidate all the older models. Deluxe are gonna be the new form factor until something else comes out, whether that's an XL, a Pro line, anything with a riser. We're gonna see markdowns. So when we walked in the entrance over there and we saw that financing we just talked about, I want to tell you to just stay away from that. Stay away from paying full price on these. All of those will be on sale. Shack Jam will be on sale. No one's gonna pay $6.99 unless they absolutely want it right now. NFL Blitz, we've seen this as low as $300. I mean, some people have even gotten it lower than that. Terminator 2, $315. You know, for $300, it's very possible to pick up Terminator 2. Wait for the sales. They're coming. And if you don't see an arcade cabinet here, and you see it online, I'm gonna give you a hint here. There's gonna be a lot of sales coming up. What don't we see here? I mean, you don't see Golden Axe, you don't see Killer Instinct, you don't see Golden Tee. There are more sales coming. If you can just hold out, don't pay full price, and right around the corner on the back side from those units, we see the collectible area here. They do have Dragon Sword, Power Rangers, the Wave 3, which I determined, I'm sure other people realized this before I had my blonde moment, that Wave 3 is in stores. Wave 2 and Wave 1 probably sold out. This is sitting at $25. There we go. Turtles 3, Leonardo, $55. That came up a lot easier than that. I just want to, okay. $25 for Dragon Sword, $55 for Leonardo here, Turtles 3. And then the Lion-O, Hook Mountain Ice for $55. Love the Thundercats logo. I mean, if that's not 80s right there, with that reflective, I mean, just that image right there, I mean, this is nostalgia. You know, this is nostalgia. Even going to the 90s here. I mean, just appreciating these logos. It just takes you back to a place. Oh man, Thundercats. Out of all the logos here, This is obviously the older of the logo. I said I was waiting for my Best Buy points, and so I bought Class 81, Mortal Kombat 2, and recently Fast and Furious. And I'm sure the Fast and Furious points haven't kicked in yet, but I got my email from Best Buy. They gave me a $5 reward, so it should technically be $5 for every cabinet when you're spending that kind of money. Now, there were some gift cards involved in some of these, and maybe that factors that down. You see an Injustice Batman here. $85, so that's $85 for Cyborg. I can't believe that would, no, $20. That's that Transformer price. Somebody actually paid for that. If you remember those Transformers with the 80s grid in the back, $20 for Batman. For a second I thought it was that newer Batman franchise. I'm a little disappointed. I thought I'd have more built in. I would have liked to get this. Just looking at his claw glove here. I mean, the attention for detail. I love this figure. And our arcade net for AtGames recently got the email. As of May 12th, they are adding in the remainder of the 100 games to ArcadeNet. 6 p.m. May 12th. So as a recording of this, all of these are available. And I just want to point out that the most exciting game on here is that Night Slashers. So if you don't have an iArcade and you have an AtGames, it's a great beat 'em up, and to play that with someone online is even better. Just to acknowledge that iArcade, even though May 7th has come and gone, they are still going with the $2.99 plus shipping. If we scroll further down here, if you haven't jumped on an iArcade, if you have not purchased an iArcade, with all the excitement developments with the Glen control panel, being able to use your send-in light guns here, you can still pick up the Retro Wrestling Bundle, 128 gig, Sonic controls, limited time, $2.99 plus shipping. This is a steal. I'm not sure how much longer this sale is going to go on for, but if you haven't picked up an iArcade, now is the time. It's always nice to be greeted by Arcade1up. As you can see, Kelly's car is completely fixed.
Hi, Arcaders!
Back in Germantown, Wisconsin. Germantown is known for their German-themed architecture. In collation, we are at McDonald's with their German-themed restaurant. McDonald's does have the Guardians of the Galaxy Happy Meals. There's Adam Warlock, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, and of course Star-Lord. Kelly's treating me to lunch. What did you get to drink today, Kelly?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper, regular Dr. Pepper, 2 large fries, bunch of ketchup, double quarter pounder, and you got a double cheeseburger.
Yep.
Double quarter pounder. They do have some of the Starscream 86 also at this Target. The Target I usually hit, there's looks like 4 of them here, is all sold out of these. This was one of the giveaways we had for Outrun's 1,000 subs. And what we were talking about before at Walmart, that this bigger size Batwing was the Target exclusive. And I believe it was $39.99. So yeah, this one's pretty good. And they do have a couple of them back there. You know, if I was going to get any of them, as you can see the smaller one right there, this is definitely the one that caught my eye. Along with this Michael Keaton bigger size figure next up with Ezra Miller's Flash. And here's the bigger size. They have the young Barry Allen, the Flash, the Dark Flash, and Michael Keaton with those eyes. And they do have the Dark Flash here in that size figure also, along with the young Barry Allen, who is actually wearing, you can see it a little bit better here, that bat suit. no better time to start collecting Masters of the Universe than now at $12.59 from $17.99. They do have a sale on the He-Man figures. We saw a price break at Walmart also, along with plenty of sales. You see Jurassic Park looking like about 20% off of actual sticker prices here. There are sales everywhere. Just came across this Return of the Jedi lunch tin here in their adult action figures. And if you remember, we were here probably a month and a half ago. Unfortunately, this is the only area of those collectible adult action figures at this Target, which is the smallest that I have seen in a store. But coming back to this, it's really caught my eye. It's a great looking lunch tin. We'll finish this walk and talk off at our home Best Buy. Okay, let's talk about the sale, and it's not this 3-day sale that does end Sunday. So just like we saw at that previous Best Buy, it's the exact same kiosk here. These are the arcade cabinets pretty much featured at Best Buy right now. And yes, this does have the $315.99 sale for Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is promptly advertised here like it's part of this new lineup here. But they are pushing this out. We know why they're pushing it out. There is another shooting game coming in the near future. This is the interesting thing, $6.99, which we just saw a sale on Terminator 2 for $2.99 online. We see it for $315 at the store, which they'll abide to that. If somebody in here came and said, hey, you know, I want this price, they'll sell it to you for $315. Simpsons was at $2.99 a week ago. Find a store. Nothing available nearby. This is going to be hard to find this cabinet now. The $2.99 probably got rid of most inventory of the Simpsons as far as what Best Buy had. Shack Jam's still $6.99. As we see, Shack Jam is still here for $6.99. NFL Blitz $5.99. And they do have NFL Blitz here. We see it at the $5.99 price. Now here's where this gets interesting. Get through the another deluxe here. Tron's at $6.99. Notice Tron has a riser. Street Fighter 2 Capcom Legacy still in stock. Another cabinet with riser for $4.49. X-Men $7.49. Unavailable nearby. Now Walmart did have these without the riser. I did see a sale online for $2.99 with the riser. The pinball $7.49. It looks like Arcade1up has kind of took a step back from the actual pinballs. Golden Tee. Still a couple of countercades floating around out there. This $4.99, apologize. They do have this open box item here. The floor model for $3.99, which is very steep. This is a $1.99 cabinet. They do have a couple other arcades on the other side here. And the last time we were here, there was more stock here. These are moving. These deluxe cabs are moving, and that's Best Buy's. So their whole point right now is making these the official cabinets. So everything else that we're seeing online here, the MK30th for $4.99. We just saw that at Walmart for $3.79 for the peasant version, which doesn't have the riser and the marquee doesn't light up. There is a sale on Big Blue at Walmart right now for I believe $3.99. Does come with the stool. And the Killer Instinct here. I'm going to speculate on a price here. We're not going to see this at $6.99 much longer. And I'm not talking about this open box for $5.59. We're going to see this cab for as low as $2.99, even to the $1.99 price point for Killer Instinct with the stool. Now you can get Killer Instinct if you subscribe to this channel. Once we reach 1,000 subs, To Die For has donated a brand new KI with the stool that we're gonna have a giveaway, but you can also find it on sale in the very near future. And I'm coming up with a price between $2.99 and $1.99 for Killer Instinct. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was just released. They do have a nice kiosk here at Best Buy. See some of the game here. A lot of people are talking about this. Very excited about playing this game. $69.99. Some more artwork on this other side here. And right around the corner from that is our Arcade1up kiosk. So the sales are coming. This was the whole principle, kind of like solared out here in the sun. This was the whole principle of the walk and talk, was to go over my speculation of where these cabinets are gonna fall, and I'm telling you, we're gonna see some incredible sales. This is exactly what happened a year ago. Black Friday in July, I know it's still May here, but between now and July, we are gonna see some incredible sales. And the only thing that I can tell you is hold out on getting anything right now, because when something hits, I mean, it's gonna be incredible. But here's the warning I'm gonna say. Every time there's a sale, something new comes out. So between now and July, there's gonna be at least one or two big arcades getting released, and just take note of that. If you can't pass up a deal, if something's just too good to be true and you gotta get it, by all means pick it up. But just know something new is right around the corner from that. That's what they're doing here. They're liquidating. The reason we see arcades at Walmart on the floor now, they're pushing all their inventory out. Best Buy showing you right now, those were the cabs that are interested in, that they want in their catalog right now, until the new lineups come in. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.